Okay, so I'm out here and I didn't like I was looking at the sun and I was like, I don't see nothing, you know what I'm saying? I just look, if you just really look at the sun, you don't see nothing. And so I'm gonna see if I can get y'all to see the eclipse, like, cause I looked it up and it don't be shit, right? So I got the eclipse glasses too. So I got some glasses right here. So I'm gonna put this over the camera to see if it like helps you see it. So there's the sun, right? Now, if you can, uh, I'm not sure if it focuses for you, but so I guess it don't work for you. But if you got glasses on, then you can daggone see it. Let me see how much is up there right now. Right, I was like right now, it look like a quarter moon. Not a quarter. It look like whatever the emoji is. Whatever the emoji for the moon is, I don't know why you can't capture it through here. It's so crazy. Whatever the quarter is, not like the crescent moon, that's what it looks like for real right now. But this not capturing it. This is not capturing it. So, I don't know how your phone, you can get your phone to see it maybe. But right now, the phone not doing it. The phone not gonna do it. But right now, whatever the emoji for the moon looks like, that little crescent moon, right now, the sun looks like a crescent moon. It is so crazy, bro. I didn't know why I would need like glasses to see this. But if you just look at the sun right now as is by itself, the sun looks full. I feel like if I take the never mind. Okay. Because I actually wear glasses in real life, that's why okay. Because I wear glasses in real life, that's why it should look like a full sun. But after a while, once my eyes started adjusting, I could actually see it don't look like a full sun no more. So that's just me. That's just my eyes. So yeah, bro, I'm gonna just continue to look at this down sun. I'm raw dogging it though. Look, hold up. So I'm gonna raw dog it. I'm gonna look at it like that. Boom, boom. Bet. So actually, it's not a full sun. Actually, it's not a full sun. It's just because my eyesight is so bad, I thought it was a full sun. However, it's like a crescent right now. It's like a crescent. And this is, man, if I actually had decent eyesight, I could see it normally. But if I squint, I can actually see that it's not a full sun. I just thought it was a full sun because I wear glasses and I can't see. So, but ooh, oh man, it's about whatchamacallit now. Man, I wish I could show it through the whatchamacallit. Man, awesome. I'm so glad she just gave me these glasses, bruh. Because I would not have been able to tell. Like, again, like without my glasses, without these Eclipse glasses on, it looked like a regular thing. Yeah, even with these glasses on, I can't even see it. So I had to put the Eclipse glasses over top of these glasses. But just looking at it as is, now that I know that's a crescent shape, it's kind of cool. Um, so but I want to actually experience this whole thing, so I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying, put the Eclipse glasses on. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now it's about, yeah, it still looks like a crescent. It's still like a crescent. See, bruh, if I didn't have glasses, I'd just actually be able to see this jank. I would officially be raw dogging it. You know what I'm saying? I raw dog it. Like right now, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no protection. But you living life on the edge, you know what I'm talking about. Um, take the rubber off. Oh shit, man. So I'm actually curious though, how much like the sun, it looked like a full sun, bro. Like if it was just me and I didn't have glasses on, I would have never known. Like I did not know it was happening right now. So I've been outside the whole time. Thank goodness. because I be wanting the sun and the moon to see me at the same time. So let's put our protection back on. All right, because it's only supposed to happen, last for like a few minutes or so. And so this is actually really cool. The sun looks like the moon, but technically the moon is blocking out the sun. So technically, like right now, as I'm seeing through these shades here, the sun looks like the moon. A moon Ra. I don't know if you into like Egyptian stuff like that. A moon Ra. A moon Ra. A moon Ra. Now I'm actually kind of curious as to will things get dark for a little minute or what? But like the Egyptians, they had that name, a moon Ra, a moon for moon, of course, and Ra or Re for sun. So like now you got the moon Ra, they're not separate. It's like Isis and Horus and the whole family, the whole royal family coming together. Like the first time people saw this, I really do wonder, right? Like the first time anybody experienced winter, it's like, bro, it's cold outside. The first time the weather actually changed, if your first time experiencing Earth and the first time the weather changed, or the first time any of this stuff happened, it's different. So, but I want to see if it's actually going to get dark. Like, I did not know it was happening right now. And I would not have known. Because it's still sunny. It's still so bright outside. Like, I thought it was going to get dark or something. Like, it's covering up more than half of the sun right now. Apparently. The moon is blocking more than half the sun, and it's still so shiny outside. Like, I really thought it was going to get dark. Now, and I'm a grown man. I'm a grown man. I'm your only person. Hello. Your only viewer. Thanks, Weld team. Thank you. But you should be outside. You should be outside. There's an eclipse happening right now. Outside. The whole, you know how sometimes it's like different parts of the world can only experience it at certain times? This right here is happening right now. So anybody in the United States can walk outside. Well, I think anybody in the world should be able to see this right now. The moon is blocking out the sun. But you can't tell, right? That's the part that's like throwing me off too. I thought it was gonna get dark outside. The moon is technically covering up more than 50% of the sun. And I would not have been able to tell. Can you put the phone in the sun? All right, so boom, yeah. And that's the thing. But I'm trying to see if the eclipse glasses, like the eclipse glass, when I put it up there, you can actually see it. Like it's actually blocked out. But it's not up here though. It is not. So that's kind of weird. Now, a total eclipse, right now it's currently 2:47, and they said it's supposed to last a little bit. Now, this is super cool because it's also lasting more than, you know what I'm saying, just a couple of minutes, you know what I'm saying? So when it covers it fully, I'm really wondering, is the sun just that bright? Like, is it not going to get even just a little bit darker? Like, it's not dark at all. Like, I thought it was going to get dark during the day for about however many seconds. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm about to sit in the ground. We about to get grounded. We about to get grounded, baby. We gonna sit in this grass. We gonna soak in this sun. So yeah, I really, well now once they're covered, now we got about, they say until like 3 o'clock-ish. So that's 12, they say like 3:04 or something like that. So like in the next 16 minutes, it might be fully covered. I'm just glad to just be able to watch it. I think, now no wonder, bro. Like if it never gets dark, no wonder you would have never noticed an eclipse, like when it happens. So it's like the lunar eclipses happen at night, so you be asleep. Yeah, I got a Switch. I got a Switch. I play Pokemon on the Switch. I play Pokemon on the Switch. These are some, now these are some federal ass questions. Can we see inside? Bro, I'm homeless. I stay with somebody else right now. So no, you can't see inside. 11:11, I just saw on the timer on the clock. Alright, so that's weird. So like, if you would have never, so like usually during a lunar eclipse, you be asleep. Now during the solar eclipse, it's like, man, it actually happens. And because they said there was another one in like 2017. It was like, there was another one in 2017. So you be wondering like, what was I doing? What was I doing during the last eclipse or whatever? And you realize might have missed it or never even noticed the eclipse if it just stayed sunny the entire time. This is so weird, bro. Cause it's like, I got the eclipse glasses on, and it is, okay, it's like a sliver left. It's only a little bit left. I realize this is how you know the cameras suck now, bro. Cameras suck. Why can we still not take pictures of the moon and in the sunlight? This sucks so bad because it's only a sliver left. And I really hope that once it blacks it out completely, I'm hoping that it turns into like a little black spot or something. I'm actually looking forward to a black spot in the sun. When the moon is going to have a crescent around it, the moon will be super shining at this point. So, now a couple other questions I had. They said that at one point the moon didn't exist. So the moon had special properties. The moon was invented. That's why we were talking about months, month. The word month is a derivation of the word moon. And older religions don't go by the days of the sun, they go by every time the moon. Now again, these are questions and things to think about, because if you didn't have a house and you had to live outside all the time, you wouldn't go to sleep during the day, you would go to sleep at night. I mean, you wouldn't go to sleep at night, you'll go to sleep during the day because it's too scary at night to be going to sleep. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you for joining. So you would go to sleep during the day and you would be up all night. So that's why some of the older religions go by the lunar months. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Something about the number 13, you know what I'm saying? They'd be like, there's 12 disciples, but if you include Jesus, that makes it 13th. So you got the lunar months, the lunar cycles, going by the cycles of the moon. But they say at some point the moon did not exist. The moon was created. And it's like, why was the moon created? The man said something about the earth having a soul and different things like that. So it is like, if I had to say what percentage of the sun I can actually see through these glasses, is okay. Picture half of the circle. Picture half of the circle, but just the outside of the circle. That's all I see. This is so crazy that, like, if I just look with my own actual eye without the glasses, I feel like it's a full sun. Well, that's because I have bad eyesight. But if I squint, I can kinda tell it's a crescent. But if, let me see if I look through my glasses. Yeah, with my glasses, even if I'm looking at it through my glasses, normally, I wouldn't have known that anything was happening. I wouldn't have known anything was happening. So I'm gonna just keep my glasses on. And it's really almost covered. I don't know why I'm so shocked. The fact that the sun is, like, I can't tell. Without these glasses, I would not be able to tell that the moon is in front of the sun. That is weird to me. Because like I told you before, Like if you like, cause that's because you just live your day and you just be going inside of buildings and stuff. But if you never went inside a building, you just stayed outside. The moon never really goes anywhere. The moon is outside all day anyway. So this just happens to be a time when the moon is just going to be in front of the sun. That is just so weird to me. That if I did not have these glasses, I would not know that the moon was in front of the sun. Unless, of course, you was following the moon. If you was out, unless you was outside all night. Kyle, hello. Thank y'all for tapping in, tuning in, and engaging. I love the engagement. Thank you for the engagement. Hopefully I said your name right. I see Kyle. And that reminds me of the cartoon Caillou. 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 But yeah, I'm just outside. If you are in another part of the world, is this also an eclipse for you? I would love to know. If you are in another part of the world, the US right now, we got this eclipse. It's blocked out, ain't it?
Looks like the moon now.
The sun look like the moon. A moon rock. The sun look like the moon. But if you ain't had these glasses on, you wouldn't be able to tell, right?
Right.
It'll look regular. It's not dark outside or nothing. So weird. So weird. They say what time it's supposed to end?
No, I didn't check.
Okay. So I'm pretty excited. But I wonder, you know, there's people who, the flat earthers, the people who talk about flat earth. Now, somebody also said something about the moon being the shape of a bowl. Now, that was kind of hard to argue. If the moon was the shape of a bowl, you wouldn't be able to tell about nothing. Because think, that would explain the phases of the moon. That would explain a full moon. That could be like the bottom of the bowl. And then when the bowl, but when it be looking like a dot, I don't know. But they say that's a new moon, apparently. But if the moon's the shape of a bowl, you won't be able to tell. This is absolutely crazy to me. So if they ask what was I doing during the eclipse, I was looking at it. I was raw dogging it. I was looking at it through my eyes. I was looking at it through the shades. And I could not tell, bro. It is not dark outside. That is my only. And again, it's like, why is it not dark? Why is it not dark outside? But I guess science answered this question. Fuck, is it not dark outside? In Avatar, when this happened in Avatar, oh, everything turned red, bro. Everything turned red and the Fire Nation took over. The Fire Nation took over, bro. See, this is why I also resonate with this. It's my time, because I'm an Aries. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm supposed to be outside anyway. I'm doing this solar eclipse. This is when Fire Lord Sozin took over. And he attacked an Air Nation. You're supposed to make moves during the eclipse, bro. You're supposed to make moves. The only sad part about this is that the camera cannot capture this. This is absolutely kind of sad. As good as the camera gets, right? The cameras get better for social media, but they don't get better for capturing celestial events. Why do I have the iPhone? And you know the iPhone don't change. This iPhone the same as the last 10 iPhones. All the iPhones the same. Why can we not take a picture of the moon and the sun? That's not how it's supposed to look. That's not what I see. I'm not looking at that right now. When I see this jank right now, I can barely see the sun. It's almost blacked out. I really want to know, can somebody tell me why it's not dark outside? The moon is covering this jank up. The moon is covering, it's about to be a full jank. And the only thing I'm sad about is the fact that I cannot take a picture of it. If I took a picture of the sky, I'm going to see, like, here's the eclipse. That's what I should do. I should take a picture and we say, all right, guys, here's the eclipse at 2:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can only see about 17% of the sun. And it's like, no, I'm not joking. This is a real picture taken during the eclipse. There got to be some type of, maybe I really don't know how to work a camera. Maybe I really don't know how to work a camera. I guess it looks shady outside. But I also been looking at the sun. I don't know if it's really been, if it's shady outside or if I'm looking at the sun, so I've hardly been going blind. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I could be going blind because I'm just looking at the sun. So I don't know if it's actually any darker outside. I wanted to lie to myself and say, hey, it's kind of shady out here. But no, I can't tell. Is it slightly darker? And I'm an artist. So I'm like, yeah, the tint is about, it's about a 15% tint on everything. But no, I want to see some epic stuff. I want the whole, everything to turn red. Then everybody would be freaking out. Then they would freak out. If everything turned red, or if it just went black. Bro, if it just went black during the day, during the eclipse, then you would see the purge for real. You would see the purge for real then. If it went black and everything, and it got dark, if it got dark during the day for about 10 minutes, and you want to talk about the purge, oh, 22 on the timer, so 22. So we're on the right track, on the right path. We're in the right, moving in the right direction. Everything copacetic as is, as it should be. And we're on liftoff. So, the purge, bro, because I was just at Walmart. Now, if everything went dark, oh, it got lights on the inside of Walmart, so never mind. But if everything went dark, like I said, look, boy, people might turn into a werewolf for real. Start doing some shit you ain't never seen. I just really can't believe that. I'm gonna say that this, nobody will believe me that I said this is an eclipse. I'm so mad. Nobody will believe me when I say I recorded the whole eclipse. I recorded the whole eclipse. They're like, no, you didn't. This is a normal day. I'm like, okay, go look at the news, bro. The news said it was supposed to be an eclipse. The news said that, well, can you trust the news? Fake news. Like, I saw with my own eyes. I was there, but cameras weren't invented. All right, so cameras is invented. Things are, we got cameras around and this and the third, and we still don't have, I still don't have no proof that there was an eclipse. Isn't that something? First it was, I did X, Y, and Z, but there was no camera around. Cameras are around, and I still can't prove that I'm looking at an eclipse, that an eclipse is happening. I done recorded this whole eclipse. This joint is covered up. There is no way I should be seeing all of the sun in the phone camera. But when I look up through these eclipse glasses, I see it's about covered up, bro. This ain't gonna last a hot little minute, too. This ain't gonna last a hot little minute. All right, so you know what I did want to do? We about to go on. I guess it's time for the mukbang. It's time for the mukbang. All right, it's time for the mukbang, y'all. We got the Cigar Talk Eclipse mukbang. Let's get it. Let's get it. Now, because I was staring at the sun, things do look a little tinted right now. Things look a slight tad bit tinted. Because I squinted. Go in my pocket, that's lint tint. All this money, you spent it. That house, that car is rented. Thank you for the likes, thank you for the engagement. Apparently it's an eclipse, but the only way you're gonna believe me if you're gonna watch the news. The news said it's an eclipse, but can you believe the news? Fake news. But that's a Trump quote from the big bloke. I don't tote. Okay. Apparently there's an eclipse. Apparently. So what we're gonna do, they'd be like, well, what did you do during the eclipse? Well, we're about to, I vlogged it, and we are going to let's get the mukbang going. So I wanted to save the mukbang. We got Rockstar energy drink, gummies, and of course, what's in the bag? Cigar. Ooh, now I unwrapped the cigar and now it's kind of like messed up. It had a long trip. I was riding a bike. All right, but it's good as gold. It is good as gold. Again, just off on a tangent, tangential thoughts chat show. They say hotspot. You got the hotspot, and the phone is under 8%. The birds are chirping. Ooh, the birds are outside. You might wondering, do animals care about certain shit like this? If animals don't care, if God feeds the birds every day, surely he cares more about you than the birds. So should you ever worry? So we're gonna get our mobile charger. We're gonna get the mobile charger going because we officially have. So today was really supposed to be about my book. My book has not come yet. So the eclipse happened before my book. I thought I was gonna be reading my book during the eclipse. So my book comes after the eclipse. So I'll be doing another stream to do an unboxing. So let's get this here. Cigar Talk Mukbang. Welcome to another episode of Tangential Thoughts Chat Show. I'm your chief, Gihareh, leader of the Kim Dynasty and the Spiritual Bandits. Because we take our abundance, we don't ask for what's so rightfully ours. Also, it's the first time for everything, we have a real Zippo lighter. So I'm not gonna, people be faking the funk. I had a fake Zippo lighter. This was the fake one. Somebody gave me this as a gift. Can somebody give you a fake gift and you still appreciate it? Now, this is the knockoff and this is the real thing. All right, what are the differences between them? Subtle shit. So if you look at that second row, you only see one hole. And this second hole, you see two holes. Has a lifetime guarantee. You just put, most lighters come with pre-fill. You just light it up. These don't. You gotta buy Zippo fluid. Zippo is at the bottom of this one. Can you see Zippo? And you should have, oh, this is a star lighter. Okay, actually you can see it. This is a star lighter. This is a Zippo lighter. Boom, boom, boom. You can actually get this from Walmart if you have about $12, and that includes tax. So let's get right. Now, I've had this cigar before. Uh-oh, let me check on this this fake Eclipse. All right, it didn't totally block it out yet. So, what else is in the bag of tricks here? I've had this cigar before, so that's why I didn't care to do like nothing official with it. So let's go ahead and get it cut. First thing you need to do is go ahead and cut the cigar. Just for educational purposes, there is the cap. Here's the shoulder where it rounds off at. And then this is the body. And of course, if you're talking about a body, a cap, a shoulder, then this is the foot of the cigar. And that's the part that you light up. That's usually a flat part. This cigar has become undone because I took the stuff off of it and it was in my bag, you just saw. You want to cut the cap off around the shoulder. Some people like to, you know what I'm saying? Pause. When I say this, I'm saying pause before I say this, bro. Some people like to wet the tip. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro. Pause, bro. Pause for the cause. So, boom. Now, this is my first time using the Zippo lighter. Now, what's so special about the Zippo lighter and the Star lighter? They're supposed to be windproof or just wind resistant. Hey, now if you see a jacket or clothing that says resistant and proof, it's a slight changing of the words, but that shit means something. Waterproof and water resistant are two different things. You want waterproof, but you'll settle for water resistant. There it is. You see how high that flame is there? See how high that flame is? So, Cigar Talk Mukbang. So I do a live, I do a video. It's gonna be a music video today. I wanted to do a music video with the Eclipse, but now I just found out you can't. You can record this. You can. Hey, don't throw rocks at the sun. You'll never hit it. You can record the Eclipse all you want. You'll never see it. You can record the Eclipse and you'll never see it. That's some shit. That's some shit. We got our candy. We got a drink. We got the Eclipse going. Okay. It actually does look shady outside. It actually does look shady outside. This cigar is okay. Remember, the way I do cigars, I do my cigar ratings. If it's a 7, that means I'll at least smoke it again. Now, when you think about people, right? You think about people, books, and all this shit, right? When you talk about ratings, there's some shit like the ones that stick out to you are the really good ones and the really bad ones. I don't really remember this one, but so that tells me one of two things: it wasn't that bad, and it wasn't that good. So, and just because of that, this gonna be something weird. I usually don't do this part either, but I am more excited about my book coming today. I'm more excited about my book coming, so I actually don't even want to smoke all of this cigar. So I'm actually about to chop off the end piece. I'm about to chop off the end piece, and we're gonna see that. See, this part right here was, you know what I'm saying? Boom. That part, I don't care about that. I'm going to take this. I might as well put this inside with the candy. It might taste different. But wrap this cigar in candy. You know how you take this and then put it inside the drink and it start to fizzle up? But I don't like to waste my candy and stuff. So I'm only gonna put one in there. I'm gonna put the cigar in here. And it might taste different. You gotta let it sit. You gotta let it marinate. You gotta let it marinate. So cigar talk mukbang. Now, I can officially say, what did I do during the Eclipse? I did cigar talk, bro. I did cigar talk, and I was traveling. Remember, it's a mobile podcast. It's a mobile podcast, so I'm gonna move to the woods. Because I also want to save this drink. We just sat on the tire. Now we gotta retire to the woods. I ain't want too much smoke on me. And now I'm supposed to be thinking about what do I want to, what do I want to wear during the unboxing. So what I'll do is, whenever this book comes, when my 6th book comes today, it actually, okay, I will say this. It is darker outside. It's not dark outside, but it's darker. So let's go to the creek. Let's go to the creek a little bit. Let's get beside some water. Let's get beside some water. Like I said, bro, something just fell in the water, right? And if you was living outside in the dark, bro, and something fall, you're not going to sleep at night. You're not going to sleep at night. Now, I guess the other part of everything is, let's say, let the phone can go right here, bro. Okay. So, let's say you wanted to, you got to manifest, right? But when you really talk about the things that you want in your life, let's say if you're too scared to even say it, like out your mouth, then why do you think you deserve it? If you're not, if you don't have enough courage to say, I want this in my life, then why do you feel like you deserve it? Or you should even have it? And I definitely take the time to say it, especially if it do or don't matter. Do it. So when random people ask you about the things that you want this and the third, say it, because that's like you practicing. What if you don't have an actual enough courage to ask God for what you want? Well, the rest of the people down here on earth, they're not God. So you can sit here and say that and just practice it until you get time, until you should time to talk to God. And you say, listen, God, all right, this is what I really want. I want the Lamborghini. It's an eclipse going on, so I gotta manifest. And if it don't work, if it do or don't work, we'll find the fuck out. I want a Lamborghini. I wish, I desire a Lamborghini. I am a supermodel. I'm an actor, a director, a music video editor, cigar talk show host, podcast. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a vlogger. I was a math teacher. I'm an author. I'm an artist. I'm the greatest artist. I'm the greatest artist that will ever live. Ever, 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 forever, never. I'm talking, one of my favorite quotes is, whatever you decide to do in life, do it so that nobody dead, living, or yet to be born can do it better than you. So when I say ever, I'm doing ever, ever, forever, never. So I'm an astronaut. I'm gonna go from here. I just pop up and go from here to Saturn. So I might, what I say about my other flow from yesterday, it was every time I do a music video, it's like a fashion show at the rodeo. I might put on a kimono and pop up in Tokyo. Niggas think I'm lying, they call me Pinocchio. Yeah, but I'd be like, yo, I don't want your hoe, that's a tire hoe. I got a crazy flow. Nah, so, again, you got so many parts of you. Trying to find one title that encompasses every part of you. And so everything I sit here and say, actor, I got stuff to prove that I'm an actor. Movie director, all this stuff how you see I'm setting everything up and shooting all these and editing stuff. Music video editor, clearly see those. Author, I'm a 6-time author. We're waiting on my 6th book. So author, artist. I stopped doing art so much and I published a book called Art versus Artist when I really should have called it Art versus Arthur. You know what I'm saying? It's the old me, the artist side of me, battling with the Arthur side of me, using my words to script reality. Come on, man. It's shit like that. They say the artist is the porter. The artist is the portal between the heavens and the earth because we be seeing this shit. But then you got the poet who be speaking this shit. And it's like you got an artist and a poet artist, an artistic poet. But then when you start saying it a little different, like artist, autist, autistic. You know what I'm saying? Like autistic is Autistic Awareness Month, ain't it? I think it is autistic, but AU. The AU, that's gold. Why did they say, why we fuck we down here? They said they made humans to mine out the gold. They said, we tired of digging the gold out of here. We're gonna make a replica, we're gonna make a human, and humans gonna dig the gold. That's some shit. That's just some spiritual shit when you start to look into some ancient shit. But Wayne said, because remember, one of my greatest inspirations was Lil Wayne. Wayne said, don't question it. If you got all this and you don't got to understand in your creativity, don't even question it. Just say thank you. Just be glad that you got blessed with it. So I am creative. And just like getting out this the mindset of like your words and things like that, and like what words should you not say? What should you not say? What should you not do? And it's like, bro, what? Who? And there's like somebody literally just commented on my other joint, and I was smoking in Wendy's. They said, they let you smoke in Wendy's? I said, nobody let me do anything. I just do. Nobody's stopping you from doing it. The only person stopping you from being you is you. The only person stopping you from being great is you. So when you get out your own way and you start really taking shit the fuck on, like, I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go do this. Now, there's certain ways, yes, you can be smart about it. Like I told you this morning. I woke up at the right time, and I went to the certain place at the right time, and the moment the situation was just right for me to do certain things, you know what I'm saying, to talk to certain people, to have certain conversations. And so when you do certain things the right way, that's why we call it, we take our abundance. We don't ask for what's so rightfully ours. But right now, we got the moon and the sun, a moon Ra, Isis, Horus, a 10 sun. At 10, ATN, that was an Egyptian god. Sun, you know what the sun is. You can, so attention, but if you put this shit together, attention. Like that's why niggas don't know like, what does it mean to pay attention? Pay attention to the sun, but they tell you not to look at the sun. Why? It's shit like that. All right, it is kind of dark outside, so I want to move back over. I'm actually going to leave my drink here, and we're going to come back to it. Hopefully no ants get into it, but I mean it's sugar and shit, so ants going to be all up in this. But, yeah, I'm going to leave it like right here. I'm going to leave the drink here. And hopefully we don't have any ants or nothing in it when we get back. Let's go check on this eclipse. But don't look dark out. It looked tinted outside. If I can say anything, because I feel like I was looking at the sun for too long, so I'm not sure if my eyesight just got messed up. But now I think my eyes should have had enough time to readjust, and I think it should be Gucci gravy, wavy, savvy. I was watching a movie last night called Stomping at the Savoy. Now, back in the day, bro, people really used to dance. Now, people now, they just be twerking and shit. I ain't mad at twerking. Listen, you enjoy a fat ass just as much as the next man, right? But even bitches enjoy the fat asses, right? We love to see somebody twerking some shit. But back in the day, bro, they really used to dance. And so Stomping at the Savoy, I'm trying to understand like what time period that was, because people used to really, the swingers, they used to really be picking each other up, flipping each other over. I'm talking about like they used to really dance back in the day. Like even the women was different. The women used to, you know what I'm saying, even pick up on the men. Shit was different. That Renaissance time. All right, we're about to check out this sun. Oh no. Oh my goodness, okay. What is so crazy? Damn. Now I'm kind of mad. Like, imagine being like a real scientist or whatever, right? Now I'm kind of the fuck mad. Now I'm kind of mad because I was ignoring this shit. Oh, we missed the. Oh shit. Oh fuck. It's almost over. Shit, you can see a lot of the sun now. Fuck. Okay, I missed the part where the whole moon would be right in the middle of the whole sun. This shit was taking too long anyway. But now I can see more of the sun. Dang, bruh. Now I can see more of the sun. Now the part that I'm mad about I'm raw dogging it, you know what I'm saying? You know how you be stroking the shorty? You gotta take the condom off sometime because you want to feel what's real. Now I feel like Cyclops standing like this, like Cyclops. Shoo, take them glasses off. Like, if you could be any X-Men, which X-Men would you be? Cyclops get them turned up, boy. They be sleep. Cyclops steady. They be. Everybody want to be like Wolverine or Magneto. Magneto kind of tough though. Magneto kind of tough. Professor X kind of boring, but he's super smart. He know every fucking thing. He tapped into the Matrix for real. But what I'm mad about right now, damn, I was on my ghetto scientist shit. Now I'm kind of pissed. I'm mad because I thought it was going this way. Now, as I'm looking at it right now, so the way the moon was coming across, it looked like it was coming across. But now it looked like it's going back. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Picture like, it was like this, coming, and now as I'm looking at it again, it looks like it's going backwards. Like I thought it was gonna go across like this. So technically when I come back out right now, I thought I was gonna be able to see the other side of the sun. I'm not seeing the other side of the sun. I'm seeing the same side. So I'm actually kind of confused. I'm actually kind of confused. But I know it's moving because I'm seeing more of the sun again. I saw less of it. And I really thought that, so before I went into the woods, I saw this side of the sun and it got really slim. I saw this much of the sun. So I'm like, okay, boom. I thought when I came back out, I would see this side. I'm not seeing that side. So now I feel like the moon, I don't know which way is moving. And then I don't know if it's the moon or the sun or it's because of Earth. I don't know who's doing what. Who is doing what? But that's the thing that's kind of like so hard to keep track of because yes, apparently the Earth is moving in one direction, the moon is moving in a direction, and the sun, apparently the sun just staying there. Oh, but like I told you already in the last stream, the sun is revolving around another sun. Our sun, oh, that shit is getting the fuck up out of there now. It's getting the fuck up out of there. Okay. Apparently there's an eclipse, all right? If you are in the United States or anywhere else in the world, the sun should not be whatchamacallit, but you're gonna have to get some shades. Because especially if you wear glasses like me. If you wear glasses like me, you're gonna have to just put the shades over top of your glasses and you'll be able to see that it was not a full sun. It was not a full sun. It was not a full sun. Bro, this is actually some hard stuff to really remember. Perspective-wise. If you cannot explain complicated, because you're not talking about my PhD and shit. If you cannot explain difficult or complex ideas to a sixth grader for them to understand, then that means you do not understand it completely. Remember, to teach something is to learn twice. Because you be thinking you know some shit until you try to teach it to somebody else and you be like, damn, why the fuck is this person not understanding or comprehending? This right here is something that I cannot understand or comprehend. I don't know what's going on. Isn't that everybody in life? I don't know what's going on. I'm just buying time. I'm just buying time. So yeah, I'm not sure what just happened. And that is the bad part about being a scientist. If you miss a part, you are so out of luck. Oh, well, I'll also say this. A part's like with my tattoo, right? You see it? I think you should be able to see it. There it is. My tattoo is it's the eye of can you see? It's the eye of Ra. And Ra is the sun god. And now it's like, it's an Egyptian symbol. You can look it up for yourself. But what I'm kind of trying to do is like I'm trying to point my tattoo at the sun. I'm trying to tell the sun I'm looking at him. You know how like you say things like with your body, right? Well, like, cause you know, your fructose, sucrose, all those. And if it ends in OSC, I wasn't a science major. I was a mathematician. I was a math major. But STEAM, we all be in the same shit. We all in the same field. You got to have a holistic understanding of life and earth. So if it ends in OSC, it's a sugar. But it's so what my ex-girlfriend, she was a biology major. What she was trying to tell me was your body doesn't understand the difference between fruit, all the different types of fake sugar they be putting in your body. Your body just registers all that sugar. So not sure how much I believe in that. You know what I'm saying? But it, like your body don't understand this and the third. But let's say we take that and apply that same knowledge to the sun. Does the sun not know the difference between this eye of Ra on my neck and the real eye of Ra? Now, the real eye of Ra. So eye of Ra, there's the eye of Ra and there's the eye of, on the other side would be Horus. It's the eye of Ra, the eye of Horus. Yeah, there's this whole story about how the earth was created. I need to read the Book of the Dead. I need to read that shit. There have been multiple people I come in contact with that said, yeah, read this. And I haven't read it yet. But, you know, when they say, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Well, I said, bitch, I'm ready. And then I started teaching. It's like, oh, but then the messenger can never be greater than the one who sent them. So I can't be greater than the one who sent me. I just be taking out the side of my neck. Oh. So, you know when you first get a tattoo? When you first get a tattoo, you're not allowed to be in the sun. And I was so scared. Because the first day, like the very next day after I got the tattoo, I was in the sun. And I was, oh my goodness. But I was nervous about some shit, but you're not supposed to be. There's normal parts about a tattoo. Hold on. Let's see what the moon is at now. Yeah, it's moving on the other way now, bro. So like I said, when I first came out here, I saw this. It was like a lot of it, and then it was a little bit of it. And I'm like, all right, but the next time I come out, I should be seeing this side. But I'm not seeing that side. I'm still seeing this, and I'm seeing more of it. So now it's like, it's going. So, yeah, we just kind of like miss that part of the eclipse. And it's about to be up out of there. It's about to be gone. It's about to be gone, bro. So what is this? What time is it? It's 3. I can't even see no more. I've been looking at the sun. It's 3:32. That's awesome. Dang, so I'm not sure exactly when it started because again, I told you I couldn't tell. It never got dark. It was slightly tinted outside. So it didn't get dark outside. Not a dark that you would be able to tell. Like if you was just in the house and you came outside, you wouldn't be able to really tell whether it was really dark. You might have thought it was like cloudy or something. But nah, it's a pretty good day. Ain't no clouds in the sky. This was awesome. Awesome possum. So this is really cool. Now, some names. The Silver Sun. I think they called the moon the Silver Sun at some point. But people don't be taking time to appreciate the moon till it get dark out. The moon provides the light. Now, okay, so that was my thing about the moon. The moon is always in the sky. You can always see the sun and the moon together in the sky at the same time. But the sun isn't always there. So that is one of my things. Why can I always see the moon, but I cannot always see the sun? That was one of my questions. Bro, you know, I real life thought I was gonna be able to make a music video. I thought I was gonna be able to just do this, set the camera up, and then be like, oh yeah, walk into the camera, smoke, light the cigar up and whatnot, and then you would be able to see it. But let me see if is it better through here? I mean, it don't look like a full sun right there. So I guess that was a little bit better. It don't look like a full circle. Looking at it through that way. But I realized I thought I was gonna be able to do a music video with the eclipse. So it's almost done. It's almost up out of there. It is almost out of there. Oh that's kind of sad. But I'll say this is my first eclipse from my own memory, and so I'm just gonna take the rest of this time right now to just look at it because once it's gone, right? And I want this memory etched into. I want this scene etched into my memory. The day the sun looked like a moon. I'm gonna write a poem. I'm gonna write a poem about it today. I'm gonna write a poem. Oh, I did a whole freestyle, bro. I just had a whole freestyle. Okay, I'm gonna try to see if I can remember it. I said I wrote a freestyle just now, bro. So hopefully we can catch it on the freestyle this time. Damn, I'm mad it got out. What did I say? Oh shit. What did I say? The moon. The moon and sun were fighting for attention. Cause everyone praised the sun, but the moon they forgot to mention. So the moon made an ascension to block out the sun's light. And then people questioned, was that right? It's a terrible plight. That was my poem about the eclipse. That was my eclipse poem. All right, hopefully the signal didn't go out that time. It's a couple more jank left. Okay, so I'll try to see if I can keep it going. See if I can remember it. So the sun and the moon were in a fight for attention. Because people praised the sun, but the moon they forgot to mention. So the moon rose up into ascension to block the sun's light, but people asked, was that right? When they both shine so bright. This is a poem about the sun and the moon's fight, the plight for who's right. And as I look, it's almost like an eye. You know that evil eye? As if a person was waking up just to say what's up. Ooh, girl, you know what's up. Ooh, na 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 na, baby. Okay. But this was a poem about the eclipse. But then there's a rap group called Eclipse. Boom, grinding. Boom, grinding. Boom, boom. Grinding, and you know what I keep in line, man. Shining, grinding. Wow. So yeah, that is so sad. You know how they be talking about people can take a picture with their mind? Not well, they not that they can take a picture with their mind, but what's the jank called, bro? When you can, they're not a savant. The savant doesn't forget anything, but certain people have that photographic memory. That's what the fuck I'm trying to say. I'm trying to stare at this until I have photographic memory, so I can always remember what it was like to see an eclipse. But if I had to say whatchamacallit, it's like I couldn't really tell. But at the same time, I couldn't see the sun well. You know, it's not like the sun is in water swimming with the whales. It's not like that I tried to record an eclipse and it turned out to be a fail. It's like, oh well. We got to set sail. So, damn, if you could try, that is some shit, bro. The only thing that you can say is that the sun looked like a moon when it was really the moon blocking out the sun. The moon made the sun look like it. And if you had to even draw a picture of it, if you had to draw a picture of what the eclipse looked like, you would have to just draw everything black, turn everything to night, and say that this was the sun. And it still shone really bright. So shout out to the sun, bro. The sun was so bright, the moon couldn't stop it, bro. The sun was so bright, the moon couldn't block it. The moon real live tried to block out the sun, and it couldn't stop it from shining. You can't stop a star from shining, so why try? Ain't no sense of going around town telling all these lies, sitting around eating pizza pie, saying that you can stop the star when you're not even up to par. I don't even have a car. That's awesome. Whack as fuck. Hopefully, the new, that would actually, niggas would just appreciate, and if you're not gonna update anything on the iPhone, we'd appreciate it if you at least give us a camera that's good enough to capture a picture of the moon and the sun, of celestial events. And then, because it's like, yo, how do people be even getting pictures of that? They be having, just take the little Canon or Sony, whatever pictures them is, and just turn, you know what? You know what? If all the camera companies release the phone, they might take the fuck over. They might take over, bro. Because you know the camera gonna be amazing. And that's the only thing you're gonna expect. You're like, yo, Sony, if you drop a camera, it better have as good camera quality as I better be able to take a picture of the moon and the sun. Who else got a Canon? The Canon. Another Wayne song. The Canon. But yeah. If Sony or Canon, I think those are the top two camera companies. If they drop a phone, people might, you know what I'm saying, they might take over. But since apparently they're suing Apple for having a monopoly, Apple need to go ahead and do that thing. You know what Apple needs to start doing? They need to start releasing an iPhone every year if it ain't got no update. You need to just make it focus on either making a better camera. We would actually appreciate that, okay? We would appreciate a better camera that you can take a picture of the moon. What else we would appreciate? 6444 on the timer, so 444 with a 6. All stable numbers, even numbers. Rocket ship. Yeah, I'm just gonna be staring at this until I can't see it no more. But at least I have a log, I have a digital log, a vlog of this. So at some point I will be able to vlog and say, hey, this was my first time looking at an eclipse. And people will be able to say, well, yeah, if you do check the time in the news and the almanac, only if we even have almanacs anymore. But if you check the almanac, you'll see that there was a solar eclipse on February 8th from this time to this time. I did stream it, and so this is what it looked like. And then we'll be able to do a side-by-side comparison. I could say, well, now we can officially tell that here's another solar eclipse. I'm going to vlog and I'm recording it now, and it's official. We can actually see it this time. But for right now, this is fake news. This is fake news. Because niggas would not believe that I'm looking at an eclipse if it was up to this camera. However, I think that it's shining brighter, maybe, I guess, in the camera. It may be shining a little bit brighter. And so technically, I won't say it got dark outside, but I'll say it was dim outside. There was like a 10% tint on everything on Earth. Oh man, it's about to be out of the way. It's about to be completely out the way. Man, how long did that take? How long did that take for the moon to, just completely just get up and out the way? Now, here's another thing, you know what I'm saying? Now I think that I'm smart enough, and I think you were smart enough to understand this concept about, because there was this whole thing about that technically the sun that you're looking at the sun as it was 8 seconds ago. So I think you can understand how far the sun is away from us and how long it takes light to travel. So by the time that we actually can even see the light, the sun is no longer in the same position that it was. We are looking at the sun as it was 8 seconds ago. It takes about 8 seconds, and that's light. So however many light years or whatever, it takes 8 seconds for the sun to get to here, that light. So that sun is no longer in the position that it was. That sun is no longer in the position that it was. Now, the scary part about that was you can see this sun, but let's say the stars at night, right? They said that technically there is a chance that a star that you look at night, technically, because it's so far away, picture how far this sun is, and it takes 8 seconds for this to get here. The sunlight, the starlight at night, for you to see that, there's a chance that that star does no longer exist, but its light is just now getting to you, and you're just not seeing its light. All right, so, for the ASMR people, we got some birds outside, got some nature sounds, and we got some sunlight. So I'm just gonna turn into a tree, and I'm gonna meditate for about 60 seconds, and I'm gonna shut the fuck up. So we're not paying the moon any attention. But once it's officially like out the way, it's still technically going to be in the sky. So the moon, like you technically know, like you don't pay any attention to the moon until it blocks out the sky. So this right here should be evidence to let you know, like the moon is always in the sky. You just don't be paying attention to it until it blocked out the sun. So now you know for sure that even though it's moving across, technically the moon is still like right here or something. The moon is like right there. Even if it's not gonna be blocking the sun, you know that position wise, it should still be right there. So the next time that we're actually going to even pay any type of attention to it is when at nighttime, when it's nighttime and you can't see the sun. And then the sun will let the moon do its thing. Okay, so if the moon blocks out the sun, it just gets a little darker outside. Now, apparently there is another joint in which the moon turns red, and I think that's when the earth comes in between the sun and the moon. But for some reason, that if in my mind, that should happen more often than it does, because if everything's just sitting there rotating and shit, the earth should be coming in between the moon and the sun a lot more often. There's a lot of times that the earth should be blocking out the moon. This is really cool. I'm gonna go back to these woods. So those are my next things. There are the moon blocking out the sun. But for some reason, they say that the moon turns red because that's like the crust of the earth and the sun is still shining through that, and that's why the moon turns red. Now, I actually saw this happen one time by accident. It was this summer. And my dogs were taken away from me. And so I was just, you know what I'm saying? I was like, depressed and shit. So just taking walks all that night because my dogs and my snakes weren't with me and I didn't have any of my pets and they wouldn't give them back to me. So I was on some shit like, I was just outside. There was no reason for me to be home. And I was taking a walk and I remember seeing the moon turn red. And I just thought that, I was like, oh shit, they're angry. I was like, they're angry. What's, you know what I'm saying? But apparently, because it happened, I thought I was tripping, and then I wasn't tripping. The moon did turn red, but it didn't last too long. So I was like, oh, I thought they were angry, but they weren't angry. All right, I drink it, see. Now, as an artist, you gotta sit there and try to wonder, like, how could you, if I could even draw a picture of what I saw, it's gonna look like a moon. Like it's gonna look like a crescent moon. That's what it's like. What did you see? What did the eclipse look like? It looked like a moon during the daytime. The only way you could tell, but you couldn't tell unless you had the glasses on. I did not think I was gonna need these glasses, bro. I did not think I was gonna need these things. I thought I was just gonna be able to look up and see, but clearly I was. What was I gonna be able to see? So I did look at it without this, through this, but then I had to use both of this and this to actually see it. So that was so cool. It says, Eclipse, have fun and watch the sun. Eclipse, have fun and watch the sun. These are so cool. That was so cool. I might have to do just a music video with that. I'm gonna have to do a music video with the shades on. These could look cooler, bro. These could look so much cooler, man. So just be manifesting. The next time, if I'm able to, I'm gonna make sure y'all got some cool glasses. I'm gonna make sure people got some cool eclipse glasses. They're gonna look like they're gonna be shaped like this or something. They'll be way cooler. Like these are, you know what I'm saying, they made out of paper. Remember, it's a one-time thing here. Oh, I gotta save this. We gotta at least save a sip. So my book, okay, the eclipse has happened. So clearly, I wasn't supposed to get my sixth book until after the eclipse. Clearly. That's just how things wasn't supposed to go. This morning, I went for the cigars. So it's gonna be a beautiful day. It's gonna be a beautiful day. I got that. I got candy. And so technically, I'm gonna be out here with my dog and my snake. And I am going to, yeah, got the cigar in there. Got the dog and the snake. And so technically it didn't work out how I thought it was gonna work out, but it works out great because now I get to officially do it all with, boy. You know, so it'd be certain things that you technically, depending on how you was made, you might cry about it. A lot of this other stuff, bro. Some of the things I be going through, and that you see me doing, is me trying to recreate. Again, you know those trauma responses. People have trauma responses, and so what they do is they recreate the trauma that they went through, just so they can act differently. So, trigger warning: if a bitch is in an abusive relationship and the nigga was beating on her, what she gonna do in her next relationship? She gonna beat on the nigga. Cause in the wrong relationship, she didn't protect herself. She didn't defend herself. She didn't, you know what I'm saying? So the next time she gonna create some trauma. She gonna make shit happen. She gonna make the shit happen. She gonna make it a fight. You know what I'm saying? So this time she can hit and say, all right, this time I defended myself. I protected myself. Last time I felt helpless. This time I'm defending myself. So with me, I lost my snake. I lost the dog in this and that third. So now it's, I'm doing it all over, doing it again. But now I get to have my family with me. I don't think I have a video with Bailee and Nagini. I do have a video with Bailee and Nagini. We're going for a walk through the park. But like an actual video, like I just put all my books inside my suitcase for the graffiti jungle. And so, but now I'm gonna have my snake, Crush, my dog, Bailee, and we're gonna do the graffiti jungle, and we're just gonna really do this junk, like, so I can have, like, cause I told you, the first day I did my graffiti jungle pop-up, I did it with my snake. Then I did another little video, but I did it with my dog. So this can be the first time I get to do a video with my snake and my dog. And so I'm excited about that. And you know, those are just, I do certain stuff to heal those other parts of me, like those parts that, like, there were, like I just told you, there was a time I was walking out and the moon turned red, and that's because I didn't have none of my pets with me. And then the other day, I was at the gas station, but I took my dog with me. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, but I walked to the gas station with my dog, just to record a little video on this and the third. Dude gave me something to drink. Hey, bro, you want one of these? I got it on camera, too. I was glad I got it on camera. I was recording. And, but it was like I'm recreating those times. And that's what I was looking at Bailee, like, yo, there were times that, I realized when I got Bailee back, I was like, there was times that you wasn't here and I couldn't be with you. So now, I was like, this is what I was doing while you was gone. So let's go, babe. Let's go, baby. And then my snake, Crush, thankfully, you know. Now snakes, the reason I do kind of like snakes, though, right, is snakes don't need that much attention. They don't need that much, they don't need, like, you do got to socialize them and stuff. But I got to be glad that, because I did go out and get a mouse for him to eat, but he didn't eat it. And I was kind of sad, but then I was kind of glad. I was like, okay, it's good that he didn't eat the mouse, because that means I can still play with him, and I can still, you know what I'm saying, touch him, interact and socialize with him, and it's still good. So, like, if he had ate, I would have had to leave him alone for like 4 or 5 days until he pooped, and then even after that, you still would just kind of want to wait, you know what I'm saying, because you gotta when you feed your snake, you gotta let them, they gotta digest the food. And you don't know, and that's basically, you gotta wait until they poop it out. And then even then, you know, snakes shed. So even after feeding them a little while, if they get into a time where they gotta shed or whatever, you're not supposed to, you gotta leave them alone then, because they're super flighty, and it's a ball python, so it's not that aggressive, but it will, you know what I'm saying, defend itself if it has to. And because during shedding, they can't really see their eyes. They get that covering over their eyes, so things are kind of murky for them. And so you trying to interact with them and stuff like that, they don't really be going for it. So I gotta kind of be glad that he didn't eat when he did, and right now I don't think he's shedding or anything like that. So I get to do a video of both of them, and that's gonna be really good for me. So it's gonna be really good, and it's a nice day. It's a beautiful day. The sun is out. So again, snakes do not need sunlight. They are nocturnal. They need heat. They do not need sun. But I'm just gonna shake stuff up for them. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get them outside, and it's not hot over here, so I don't know how I feel about that. I do want it to kind of be hot, so I just need to think about how I kind of want to set this up. But I'm probably gonna come back over here anyway. So we got the Eclipse. We got the Eclipse. I am about to check on this. I'm about to check my email and see if it says delivered, bruh. Golly, bruh. And the thing about this book, bruh, I'm gonna say it again on the video, but it's just like it got delayed so many times, and I'm talking about even just the production of it, like me trying to publish it, and every time it didn't get published, I started making changes, and it was like I was like kept trying to change this, change that, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put this in it, I'm gonna put this in it. I just start putting a whole bunch of different stuff in it, so I can't wait to see like what it actually looks like and have it in hand. And I gotta even be thankful for one of the delays, because when you order an Arthur copy, it actually says like across the whole title. I thought it was a sticker, but I actually saw one dude. I saw him do it, and then when I saw it myself and I actually ordered it, then it was like now it says this is not for resale. At first I thought that was kind of cool. Like, yeah, this is my Arthur copy. It says not for resale, but you're gonna see that it's not for resale sign across the cover, and the cover is dope. The cover of this book actually has me and my guitar, and on the inside, but my sixth book is called Six. It's a tribute to my Jeep, and you know what I'm saying, and what we've been going through and going on. So I'm really excited to unbox it and to have my snake and my dog, aka my dragon and my lion, unbox it with me. They not be paying attention. Well, the snake gonna be closer, but Bailee gonna be out here just sniffing the water, trying to drink this creek water and stuff. But each time that it got pushed back, bro, I added this part, Let me just do this, just cause. And so I really can't wait for people to see it. It's super interesting, bro. It's a super interesting book, because I published it. I literally wrote it with my whole hand. Like, this is a handwritten book, bro. So it's gonna be so dope. It's gonna be so dope. I don't know what the visuals are gonna look like, but I'll think about that later. So I might go just check my email, and we just waiting for this book to come. Thank you so much for your time, energy, patience, and attention. Cigar Talk Mukbang.